World of YouTube about you here, and I got some kind of vision running through my head this morning, and it's got to do with my oldest son. And in a way it's kind of ironic, but also in a way it's very disturbing and scary. And seems how things have been coming to me in the past year. And one of the main things is the red-tailed hawk. And actually, I was going out to do a little job in Groton, Mass. I'm literally driving on my way. I mean, the red-tailed hawk, there's a bunch of them flying around throughout the area of Leominster, Lancaster, Groton Air, and this one in particularly literally flew in front of my truck now. It's getting to the point that these birds, and there was 2 of them that did that in the Groton area where I was going en route to this house. And I mean, if I wasn't paying attention, or if I was doing like maybe 10 miles more on the speed limit, I would have whacked this bird right in the grill of my truck. That's how close it got. I mean, it literally, the other one flew over the windshield, pretty much over the roof, as I'm looking up at it like, damn. And also, when I turned the corner down a certain road, it must have been another one, but this one flew up onto a telephone pole and sat there. And I was going to the dump, drop some metal off, and it was a good, I'd say, 35-minute drive throughout traffic and everything, and getting hung up at the dump, and 35 minutes back. But then again, yeah, it could have been 24, you know. But in this time of 50 minutes, the bird just sat on this telephone pole. I took pictures of it again, and sat there throughout the whole time. I went to dump and came back. And they say, as these birds enter your life, the future you will see more of, and so forth. It brings the future of the spirits and visions. But, and I mean, the reason why I do and say this is I think I've been visited more throughout my life, not knowing, even as a child, because back then, never told nobody. But the book I read, The Great Powwow, I might have mentioned it, but this book, I used to continuously sit and just, even though it didn't even have much pictures in it, I would look through it. And dude, it was, written back in 1932 or 1935. And I tried reading the words but couldn't understand them. Of course, the words in the book, they don't really much use no more in modern English. But I sit there and mesmerize of this book, not realizing how close to home, in my backyard, that King Philip War of the Great Powwow was. And King Philip and his army marched behind the house I lived in Air, Massachusetts, at 52 East Main Street. And you wonder why and ask why I'm talking about this. But it's all making sense and coming together of the dream I had. And like I said, obviously, if I've had this visions of the future. And it has to do with my son. Now you sit here wondering why I keep rambling on about Indians. I know someone said to me, you're obsessed with this. And I'm starting to think this person thinks I'm a fruitcake, but I'm sure everybody thinks I'm a fruitcake, but people don't understand and realize, and maybe this will help a little bit. I don't care what people think of me anyways. But with this dream, and actually 2 dreams now, and I have to deep dig in. Well, then again, there's the skinwalkers, the dreams I had. And all these dreams obviously have to do with the Indian spirits and the hawk. And this vision and dream I had in 2001, almost a year old my son was. Excuse me, but it's all making sense now. This goddamn dream I didn't want to tell nobody, and the only reason why it came out is because I was fucking drunk. 2001, I was at the peak of my drinking career, as you would say. But I was in a blackout, so I don't remember a damn thing. And my wife at the time heard me talking to my son in the crib. And it's just ironic and insane at the same time of how this just rushed through my head this morning. Excuse me, Jesus Christ. That I would come upon and figure out why I had this dream. Fucking nuts. Now, as crazy as it sounds, the dream I had, I hope it wasn't going to turn out to be a bad one. But it did. But at least it wasn't a nightmare. Now, a nightmare is worse than a bad dream. In my eyes, there's categories of dreams. There's good dreams, bad dreams, nightmares. Nightmares are not good, and that's what I thought at the time this one was going to turn out to be. And why I had this dream, like I said, it's starting to make sense. That I seen the future of my oldest son. And you know, I still to this day hate talking about it, hate mentioning it, because of the way it sunk into my head back at the time. It was very serious. I mean, I got scared of this. It doesn't take a lot to scare me. Don't get scared at all. Hell, my fucking suicide days, when I was drinking, people would ask me, what the fuck is wrong with you? People couldn't understand why I was still walking. I still can't understand how I'm still alive. And I just said that the other day to my wife as we're getting into these crazy conversations. As yet, I will be doing another video of my life at this point in time. And it's not good. But I need to get and document shit like this. Because I guess I was put on this earth for a reason. So getting to the dream, as I was walking into a house, the wife's there. My son at the time was the only born, so do have 4 kids, but he's the only one. And, you know, I don't know, I'm chit-chatting into the wife and talking, and I don't know what the fuck's going on. I looks into the living room, I see this box. Big triangle box, tall, wide. I'm like, what the hell is that in the dream? I'm like, what the fuck is going, where's Ryan? I'm looking for my son, da-da-da-da. And she just looks at me and shakes her head and points at the box. Now the reason why I fucking wanted to try and erase this dream from my fucking head. Because I thought he was dead. Or maybe we'll end up dead. So I went over to the box. I looked in the box. As I'm looking down in this box, my son's looking up at me. He's all excited. His hands are going. He's smiling. But he can't come out of the box. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm clenching my fist. He's over there trying to get out of the box to get me to pick him up. Couldn't get him out of the box. After a few minutes or so, I don't know, I just woke up out of this dream like, what the cringing, and I was shaking, and just the fucking vision I had in sight that I didn't want to see. It scared me. I don't get scared much, like I said. But I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck's going on? And sometimes they say dreams come true, so I always hoped that dream would never come true. But now, where it's my son's 16 years old, struggling with a disability now, struggling with life itself, I guess the dream is meant to be that I'm gonna have to be here to help him more than people know. Don't want to get too much into that, but excuse me. And but like I say, was this dream meant to be of what is happening now? That's what I think it is. What is the dream is what I once thought of it being, that I hope he don't end up dead, but it didn't come and turn out that way. But it is kind of serious. It does suck. And now it's times like this that I wonder why, and realize that if I didn't get out of my 17-year drinking problem, things would become a nightmare. But then again, even though I'm still here, things are going rotten and sour. So I'm going to talk about that in my next video. And I cannot stand what I've heard this morning on the fucking news. And I'm so sick of listening to people like Kanye West. Whole nother video I gotta do on that. But he is third in line in the fucking news of seriousness stuff. We got people, I don't want to get into it now, but we got people fucking with houses burning down, losing their lives, or losing their fucking memories and moments, and hell, I might be even going homeless in another 2 months. And that's another reason why I gotta do that video. But Mr. Kanye West, get a fucking life. Third headline in the news that, he's still in critical condition. Walk my shoes, you motherfucker. So I gotta do another video on that, because I gotta explain some stuff. Hopefully it goes to Mr. Kanye, and let's see what Mr. Crazy Man's got to say after he hears and sees what I'm going through. But anyways, that dream, it just dawned on me this morning. It just blew in my mind, and I wasn't even thinking of it that way, that I've seen the future in my son's fucking life, and here we are. Guess I'm gotta keep fighting and staying strong. I'm here for a purpose, I guess. Now, I'm always here for a purpose, but this one, at least the dream that I had of my other son. Now that one I hope don't come true. And it is, I did do a video of it because of due to a house that I was at. And have a source that said that the house I recorded or took pictures of, something happened on the roof. So I'm hoping whatever happened on that roof don't lead to my son's demise. But I gotta do another video on that. It is up though. It is a house in Leominster, Mass. Now I forgot the title of my own video. I'll update it in this one, but that dream and this dream, well, fucking man. Visions from the past are now catching up with me. And that leads me to another dream I had, and I'll do another video on that, but damn. People don't believe in ghosts. People don't believe in dreams. People don't even believe in the Indian spirits and the hawks and everything I'm talking about. Well, guess what? Say what you will. It's all true. Now I'm obviously gonna prove it. Till the next video, world of YouTube. Take care, be safe. Watch out for them goddamn terrorists. Out.